staring out at me from the cover of National Geographic, eyes that have seen the depths of tragic. Not so cozy afternoon, swimming in the depths of the ocean lagoon. A little too much poverty, a little too soon. Reminding me of the will to choose. Images and phrases dance up from the pages of the last civilization who never knew it. Never knew the best, only knew the worst. The end came and went without any notice. Tragedy is bloody or tragedy is mundane. All are giving me reasons to jump past the sane. You don't believe in magic and you don't believe in God. The river was paved over with layers and layers of concrete and pavement and unanswered prayers. My prayers came back to me unanswered too. Unanswered, unopened, but I decided what to do. I grabbed the magic from the depths of the flickering neurons in my brain to see how fast I could leap past the sane, leap into the depths of the unknown. Setting fire to the antique furniture, at least in some dream. We can't remember who built it, but my nightmares tell me we shouldn't have trusted. Don't trust the traditions they hand to you cold, the same people who stamped your soul as bought and sold. 1984 came and went, plenty of horror and plenty spent. But in a pretty little town on the edge of the world, little girls were reading and learning to dream. You see, my dream was the biggest yet, with daring and adventure and no end in sight. I took the sparks from the songs I heard and walked past the edge of that forlorn world. You never saw me, you never knew, but the universe felt the shimmer and the universe grew. The universe grew once again, past the prisons and soldiers and sad, sad men, past the places where the women hide, clutching their children and staying inside. The universe grew past the stables where horses once stayed, past the fields where once the lions played. The end of our world came and went, we're better for it, the lessons had all been spent. Yes, that was hell back in 1943. All the bombs exploded and no one survived. But we're all back here again to stay. Here we are again, back in the play. The walls of the theater are larger than this day. You don't believe in your soul or the journeys that it takes, but we fly just the same with our hearts and our aches. Those tragic eyes staring out at me from the cover of National Geographic and all that data can't see. With blind minds and frozen hearts, the river paved over and the bombs all sent. The end of the world came and went. I dreamed the dream I wanted still. My dream came true with a sparkle of magic. I learned that life can be much more than tragic. Shakespeare's house will be built up once again and my vision restored to that day I learned how to swim. And now I swim and I sail and I fly and I surf. I breathe underwater and come back to the surface. There is magic still, the spirits live again. My dream came true, my hopes took flight. You slept through the darkest night. But I was awake and I met our fate. I taught fate to sing and I promised fate treasures. Fate climbed out of hell and joined our new place. I swim in an ocean with infinite depths. I fly through a sky where planets are inhabited. I dream and I hope of the best magic brings. My vision is clear and my heart sings. This is a tale that was unknown before. You won't believe it, and that's how I'm sure. The dream of love is much more real than the end of the world and the river paved over. Tragic eyes will see joy once again. All the trees will return, and truth will shine on.